So today I'm going to show you how to make a sensory story based on the book Dear Zoo. I have changed some of the characters in the story to suit the props you can easily find in your household. A sensory story is bringing the story to life, and it better enables the learner to play an active role. It is to be enjoyable by each learner and provide sensory experiences, and it helps develop the learner's understanding of his or her world through introducing role play. I wrote to the zoo to send me a pet. For this we used a whiteboard and pen, but you could just use any pen or paper that you have at home. Dear Zoo, I wrote to the zoo. I wrote a letter to the zoo to send me a pet. Oh, good boy. So they sent me a penguin. He was very cold, so I sent him back. For this we used a bag of ice, or you could just use anything cold that you have in your freezer. They sent me a penguin. But he was too cold. 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 So they sent me a giraffe. He was too tall, so I sent him back. For this we stood on a bench and acted out being tall like a giraffe. Or you could just stand on a box or some cushions, or just try and reach tall up to the branches in your garden. Sent me a giraffe. Giraffe. Tall giraffe. Tall giraffe. Tall. Tall giraffe. Tall giraffe. Okay. He was too tall, so I sent him back. So they sent me a monkey. He was too silly, so I sent him back. For this, we used a mask and acted out being a monkey. You could model it to your child first, or you could help them make their own mask. Sent me a monkey. The monkey was too silly, so I sent him back. So they sent me an elephant. He was too big. I sent him back. For this we used a water squirter and toy elephants. You could just use a bottle of water or even a jug. So they sent me an elephant. But he was too squirty. The elephant was too big. So I sent him back. So they sent me a spider, but he was too wiggly. So I sent him back. For this we used a toy spider, or you could even change the animal to something different. For example, a hippo, and you could make a mud tray and play in the mud with your child. So they sent me wiggle, wiggle. Wiggly. 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 Wiggly spider. Spider was too wiggly, so I sent him back. So they sent me a snake. He was too scary. I sent him back. For this we used a toy snake, or you could use a feather duster, or even a party blower. So they sent me a snake. Whoa. The snake was too scary. So I sent him back. So they sent me a frog. He was too bubbly. So I sent him back. Here we used a bubble machine, but you could just use bubbles blown from a bottle. They sent me a frog. The frog was too bubbly, so I sent him back. So they thought very hard and sent me a cat. He was perfect. I kept him. Here we used an iPad with cat sounds, but you could just use a fluffy toy or change to your child's favourite animal or interest. They sent me meow, goes the cat.
Other animal ideas could include crawling slowly on the floor like a tortoise, splashing in some water like a seal, standing on one leg like a flamingo, listening to a lion roar on the internet, jumping like a kangaroo, and tickling with a feather duster like a bird. We hope you have lots of fun making your own sensory stories.